as the sun sets low and the lights come alive. The engines roll out, in the heart we thrive. It's the final countdown, but we're not saying goodbye. A season ends, a new one's gonna fly. Rattlers F1 racing, feel the thrill in the air. The adrenaline's pumping, all the fans are there. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing, straight from the heart. Tuesday night rolls around, kids tucked in bed, with dreams of the track, racing thoughts in their head. Gavin's on the mic, giving life to the scene, bringing all the action, a commentator's dream. Look alive, folks, what a show we bring. This Rattlers F1, it's an electric thing. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing, straight from the heart. With every curve and turn, we feel the rush deep inside. The engines, the tires, taking us for a ride. A community united, sharing laughter and screams. In the anticipation, we're living our dreams. Nothing can break us, together we stand. In this world of racing, we're hand in hand. Now the trophies are lined, but never don't fear. Next season's on the horizon, making it clear. The sun may set low on this championship quest, but like the phoenix rising, we'll be back with zest. Rattlers F1, a family so strong. We ride through adventures where we all belong. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing, straight from the heart. So here's to the memories, the moments we share. As we bid goodbye, know we'll always be there. It's the final countdown, but don't shed a tear. Rattlers F1 will return next year. Through every finish line, through every fight, we'll ride the waves till we meet on Tuesday night. With Gavin there to call the thrilling race indeed. The heart of the Rattlers, it's our souls that lead.
from afar as we blister the pavement, hit the road like a star. With a roar of engines and the sound of our pride, the Rattlers are here and we won't be denied. These mad snakes on asphalt, we weave and we sway, taking the chances, it's our wild ballet. Underneath the moonlight, the world's our stage. In the heart of the night, we unleash our rage. So here we fly, the Rattlers we are. Under the twilight sky, we'll travel far. In a world full of serpents, we dance through the pain, racing like mad snakes, forever untamed.
Yeah, it's Tuesday, let's go. Yeah, get ready for the ride. We all know the Rattlers on track. It's a party like no other. Crank that beat, let's bring the heat, brother. Rolling down the avenue, Rattlers hit the scene on a Tuesday night. We living out a dream, electric vibes flowing through the crowd. Bass pumping heavy, got the whole place loud. We ain't waiting for the weekend, we breaking all the rules. Champions on the rise, yeah, you know we the fools. Chasing down the sunset with our crew in the back. Rattlers moving fast, there's no chance we slack. Go Rattlers, goddamn, send it. Riding on this high, can't you feel the momentum? All day, all night, we're living for the thrill. On the track like the wind, you know we're here to kill. Go Rattlers, goddamn, send it. Riding on this high, can't you feel the momentum? All day, all night, we're living for the thrill. On the track like the wind, you know we're here to kill. Lights flashing bright, we dance until the dawn. Got our hearts racing, hit it at a Trani song. Hands in the air, we're electrified. Rattlers on the move, feel that rush inside. Nothing gonna stop us, we're breaking through the glass. Sprinting down this track, yeah, we're moving fast. Each step, each beat, we create our own scene. No holding us back, we're the kings and queens. Go Rattlers, goddamn, send it. Riding on this high, can't you feel the momentum? All day, all night, we're living for the thrill. On the track like the wind, you know we're here to kill. Go Rattlers, goddamn, send it. Riding on this high, can't you feel the momentum? All day, all night, we're living for the thrill. On the track like the wind, you know we're here to kill. Catch me at the front where the fire ignites. Rattlers bring the heat in the city lights. We're a force of nature, electric and bold, chasing dreams together as the night unfolds. DJ spinning tracks, keeping spirits high. Rattlers in the zone, we're the main supply. Every pulse of the beat resonates like a drum. Rattlers on track, man, we're never done. Check the vibe, it's Tuesday, direct from the heart. Rattlers on this journey, we're never falling apart. In the glow of the stars, let the magic commence. A tapestry of moments, each one makes sense. Go Rattlers, goddamn, send it. Riding on this high, can't you feel the momentum? All day, all night, we're living for the thrill. On the track like the wind, you know we're here to kill. So Rattlers, goddamn, send it. Riding on this high, can't you feel the momentum? All day, all night, we're living for the thrill. On the track like the wind, you know we're here to kill. So here we are, it's more than just a game. Rattler spirit rising, you can feel the flame. On this Tuesday night, we're carving our own path. So turn up the sound, let's embrace the aftermath. Go Rattlers, let's make history tonight. On this track together, nothing can dim our light. You know we're here to kill.
It's a Tuesday morning, sun shining bright. The Rattlers are awake, ready for the fight. In our trucks piled high and the engines roll. The road is calling, we're always wanting more. With our boots laced tight and the music turned up, we roll into town and we can't get enough. nothing's as it seems. The Roadhouse jukebox plays our song, a tale of wild hearts, where we all belong, swerving like a whirlwind, we laugh and we die, catching good vibes, every moment comes alive, from the hilltops high to the rivers wide. Rattlers ride free with the moon as our guide, underneath the stars with our spirits so high, we chase the horizon like echoes in the sky. Go Rattlers, go, go, go. On the track we weave like snakes, moving slow. Magic mushrooms fuel our fire tonight, we're dancing with the stars, oh what a sight. With the wind in our hair we chase our dreams. Rattlers on the move, nothing's as it seems. Every mile we conquer, every turn that we take, brings us closer together, make no mistake. With the laughter of friends and stories to tell, these moments of magic, this road is our spell. So we slam on the gas, hear the tires scream, living in the moment like a wild, crazy dream. With the Rattlers united, we're a force on the run. In a world full of chaos, we'll always have fun. Go Rattlers, go, go, go. On the track we weave like snakes, moving slow. Magic mushrooms fuel our fire tonight, we're dancing with the stars, oh what a sight. With the wind in our hair we chase our dreams. Rattlers on the move, nothing's as it seems. So here's to the Rattlers, let the engines roar. On this winding track we'll always want more. Every Tuesday's our day, racing through the night. With the heart of a rattler, we'll always take flight. Go Rattlers, go, go, go. On this wild track we'll forever flow. Like snakes on magic mushrooms, we're unbound and free. Living life full throttle, just the Rattlers and me. Yeah. Feel the roar, the engine scream. The Rattlers are in town, living the dream. Hard racing, the crowd's electric tonight. F1 action under the stars.
Good evening and welcome everybody. Yep, It's Tuesday night. It's Gavin Bass 1. I'm on with the Rattlers F1 League. They're back after their Christmas break, and we are in Austria. Short quali, 36 laps, weather unpredictable, and this is round 3 of their new season. Massive grid in tonight, lots of fast drivers, and this should prove to be quite a competition tonight. These lads run track limits on moderate, so not just so strict, it keeps the races running really quite smoothly, but they are very, very strict about picking up on people cutting corners purposely. So just have to keep that in mind for tonight's race. It's not an excuse to cut corners, because if they see that, you will end up getting penalties. But anyway, Austria. Let's talk a wee quick bit about Austria. The Red Bull Ring, it is called, and let me see where I can find all the details on this little track. Yeah, started in 1970, 2.68 miles long, very short circuit, 6 turns in all, and it in real life they actually do 71 laps. Carlos Sainz is the fastest man with a 1:05.619 in real life. The pit stop lost time tonight is between about 20.3 and 24.4 seconds, and that includes the 2.5 seconds pit stop stationary time. The safety car probability tonight is quite low at 38%, and virtual safety car is predicted in and around about 50%. Really, really good track for overtaking, and I would say there's going to be some moves up that hill towards the very sharp right-hander at the top. Perfect spot to do your overtaking. Start and finish grid. Yes, there is a DRS zone there, but you overtake there, you're just leaving yourself wide open for a revenge overtake as you go up the hill. So you'll probably find most of the drivers wait until they go up that famous hill towards that right-hander to make their moves. As you go down to turn 3 and turn 4, there's opportunities there to make inside cuts, and it does make for some very exciting racing. So on that note, guys, girls, everybody who's joined tonight, and all the viewers that have jumped in, thank you very much for those who subscribed to my channel tonight. You know it is absolutely very much appreciated. And as Mad Mark, my very good friend from the north, he would say, you're fucking welcome. YWF. That's his trademark. I'm not going near that trademark, because he will sue me and get his solicitors and his legal team straight on to me. Good evening to Mad Mark. And I don't know if you noticed, Mad Mark, but on Thursday week, we're having a Great Britain versus the rest of the world race. So if you're free next Thursday night, Mr. Mad Mark, I would love you to represent Great Britain in that race and take on the rest of the world. Should be a brilliant night. It's a full race, full quali, and it's at Spa. So super track, super format, and there's going to be 10 Great Britain and there's going to be 10 rest of the world. Everybody's going to pick a livery for their team. Sorry, correction, there's going to be a GB livery and there's going to be a world livery. So it's going to be quite a spectacle out there on track. But on that note, let's get ready. Let's get the intros going, and let's get yeah, buddy. If you go on to if you go on to Gavin Bass there and you go right down to the bottom, you'll see it, and you stick your name in there as a GB driver. Rock Robs is the team leader for GB, and I'm sure he'll place you somewhere pretty good on that team. Thanks a million for tuning in. This is Rattlers Tuesday night, and we're in Austria.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Feel the racing, the crowd's electric tonight. F1 action under the stars, everything feels right. Beneath the bright lights, the asphalt shines, speed demons ready to cross the lines. Pit stop, slick tires blazing hot, the Rattlers rolling in, giving all they've got. Engine notes echo a symphony of might, Gavin on the mic calls the action tonight. Wheel to wheel they're dancing in their cars, every turn, every drift chasing the stars. Hey, Rattlers in town, can you feel that thrill? Adrenaline rushing, it's a high-speed spill. Fast and fierce, they blaze on the ground. It's F1 magic with the Rattlers around. Yeah, the crowd's on the feet, with passion they cheer. Here comes the Rattlers, let's raise a beer. From the grid to the flames, the lights go out. Gavin's voice echoes, there's never a doubt. Turn after turn, it's a relentless chase. Rattlers carving through, they're setting the pace. Tires screeching, the balance, the grip. Navigating corners like a wicked script. In the cockpit, it's pure concentration. Every driver knowing they crave that sensation. Hey, Rattlers in town, can you feel that thrill? Adrenaline rushing, it's a high-speed spill. Fast and fierce, they blaze on the ground. It's F1 magic with the Rattlers around. Yeah, the crowd's on their feet, with passion they cheer. Here comes the Rattlers, let's raise a beer. And in the pit, the crew's on fire. Timing's everything, raising the wire. Gavin keeps it real with his vivid narration, painting the scene, this insane celebration. Rattlers racing, a tempest of skill. No turning back, just a thirst for the thrill. In the zone, there's the smell of burnt rubber. Faith in their ride, let it fly, they'll recover. So here's to the Rattlers, may they always prevail. In the F1 league, they'll blaze the trail, with a heart-pounding rhythm and the crowd's roaring sound. Raise your voice together, the Rattlers are in town. Yeah, the Rattlers are in town, baby. Let's go. Feel that energy surge. Let the passion flow.
Back at you, and we are absolutely live on track at the moment with the qualifying for this evening. So I'm just going to jump back into the live race and get at it. We're on a lap already, and Jay Weber has set a 104.891 with Rendog there at a 105.881. Hypes just sticks in a 104.586 and Regulator a 105.33. So it's all happening quickly tonight. And Yee is back with us tonight in the Ferrari with a 104.707. So those are very much predicted scores there on the top there. Expected Yee to be right up there. Hypes have no grip, just whacks in a 104.414 for his out lap. So brilliant start and a great banker lap there for the kick of have no grip. Rock Robs, the man from Roscommon, Ireland. Oh, Fonafay just pops in. Very, very close to a 103 something. 104.055 for Fonafay and the kick. So the kick's looking very, very fast tonight. And Rock Robs is just going over the line now. Bangs it into P10 with a safe 105.139. Oh, McCuba, he's driving the Alpine this evening. Up the famous hill. Slams it in. He's going to get a lovely toe from his teammate here. Oh yeah, he's going to enjoy this. Teammate pulls over. He gets the drag into the right-hander, slams on the brakes, takes all of the rumble strip, and down he goes. Tricky wee corner. He could have taken a wee bit more of that, actually. But he's being safe, I suppose. Wow, P6 for Cuba with a 104.603. Yeah, Mad Mark, you're absolutely right. A 1-3 is on the cards. But just remember, Mark, these guys don't run strict lines, so they're probably taking a little more out of the corners that you and I would normally do in a normal race. It's a good format, to be honest with you. At first, I wasn't a big fan of it, but it does keep the race flowing, and it allows them to maybe overtake the odd time. But they're very, very strict about taking those corners purposely. Down to Oramas there in the Racing Bull. Let's see what he's doing. He's starting a lap now in the Racing Bull, so let's ride on board with Oramas. He's a regular, so let's see what he can do. DRS zone activated. Best time to use the battery is right now up to the top of this hill. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Slams the brakes on at the 100 mark. That's lovely. Oh, Bonifay, 103.799. Massive speed there from Bonifay in the kick. Still on with Aramas into the right-hander. Just love the livery of that Visa Cash App, that pink and white. Absolutely beautiful. Looking forward to seeing the liveries for Thursday week in the Great Britain versus the rest of the world. The liveries should be very, very good. So Oramas puts in a lovely lap there of 104.594. Not very much between everybody here. Just look at those times. The very fastest man on the track at the moment is Bonifay. Riding it more with Jay Weber. Jay Weber's trying to improve now on that 104.89. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Now that you understand, Mark, because you wouldn't be getting 103s generally. But just the way they've relaxed the rules here, it does allow them to run that wee bit wider than normal. Just looking at Sector 3 here. So we're just finishing off this lap with Jay Weber to see if he does improve on that 104. Oh, he near clips that wall there. Weber taking every single millimetre out of it. 104 in the 5th place. Nearly 4/10 up there. Solid lap from the Mercedes. Well done, Jay Weber. Back on with Yi in the Ferrari. He's trying to improve, and he will improve, I can assure you. Just keep an eye on that Sector 2. We're expecting Yi in the top 3 here. Let's see how many tenths he can shave off in Sector 2 here. Oh, he's backing off. He's going to recharge and go again. On the regulator. 104.801 for him. Garmin's on a lap. He's in the Williams, in the new Williams colours. Again, love these liveries. Garmin puts in a 104.950. That puts him in 15th position. 9 minutes of qualifying left to go. Everybody's put in a solid banker lap. Now it's time to throw the toys out of the pram and push the car to its absolute limits, and also the track. So 103.799 to beat Funafay in P1. Titron Sigma sticks it into P2 with a 103.984. Hype sticking lovely in P3. Another lad from Ireland in a little town called Moira. Good to see him back. Our very own Apophis, P4 in the Red Bull, a 104.22. So he's going well. Let's go on with Pulley. He's trying to improve on that 104.985. He's in the Red Bull. Oh, nice P8 for Pulley. Pulley's trying to get used to driving. He probably kept that car absolutely within the limits because it's in his DNA, it's in his muscle memory. So to try and get out of those habits is very difficult. So to stick a 104 in there is a pretty respectable lap there. But 7 minutes and 48 seconds left to go, and there will be improvements made here. We'll go on with Mike here. Mike's driving the new liveries of the silver and the papaya of the McLaren this evening. So he's just, his battery light, or his fuel light is flashing, so I'm not sure if he's going into the pits or not. He is indeed. On with Bryce, he's in the Ferrari. Again, he's trying to better that 105.394. Let's see what Sector 2 brings for Bryce. Oh, he's 3/10 down, so he's no improvements there. I can't see him making up enough time there. Cuba, he's trying again. Sector 2. No, he's away out of it as well. So I'll go up to some of the top guys. Let's see if Apophis. Oh, Funafay, a 103.5. Holy my God. This is frightening. Nearly 2/10 up for Apophis. That might be enough to pop Apophis up into the popping fourth position. Let's see if he does. He just might take fourth here. Has Gavin Bass got it right, or is Gavin talking through his bottom? Oh, Gavin Bass, you're on it tonight, buddy. P4 for Apophis. Nice one. Oh, Cash Emery's in with us tonight. So 20 drivers on the grid tonight, and Cash Emery has just joined. So always like to see Cash Emery in there. So he's on an out lap. He needs to get out of the road there. I think there's a McLaren coming up behind him. I'm not too sure if he's on a lap or not. Hyper G, P18, trying to improve on a 105.879 at the moment. Sector 2, how's Hyper G going to fare in the Aston tonight? I always get Hyper G and Hypes mixed up, but Hypes is in P5 and Hyper G's in P18, and he's nearly 3/10 down on his previous lap, so he's not going to make it there. Regulator, he's in the Haas, and he's trying again to better that 104.801. Let's see what he has at the end of Sector 1. Ever so slightly up, but not enough just at the moment to really make much of a difference. 15th for Regulator. He does improve by nearly 2/10. That puts him up in the 15th. Mike's trying again for his third go, so 104.595 for Mike to beat. Sector 2, all eyes, top right-hand corner. He's ever so slightly up. Might just get him into P11 or 12 if he has a good Sector 3 here, but he hasn't left himself much energy in that battery to make a final push. P13. Sector 3 didn't work out just very well for him there. I'm going to have a look at Yi, because Yi is going to try and push here for a better lap than a 103.937. So let's see Sector 1 for Yi. He's driving the Ferrari, as always. Very, very fast guy. It's consistently on the top 3, this lad. So now he's slightly bettered in Sector 2, but still so little in it between him and Titron. Good evening to you, Mr. Webber. Happy New Year to you, your family, and everybody around you. Really good to be back with you in the Rattlers. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. Still ever so slightly up, but that ever so slightly is enough maybe to get him a P2. Happy New Year to you, Yuval. Oh, he stays in P3 there. Apophis, another last blast for Apophis in the Red Bull. Last season's winner is just improved by 2/10, and that's going to be enough to put him in the P2, I reckon. Oh, he's backed off. Apophis backs right off there, and he was on a decent lap. Pulley trying again, trying to improve on that 104.563. Let's see if Pulley can push it on. To say this lad is conscientious about his driving is an understatement. He practices his little heart out, and he is showing an awful lot of improvement over this last 2 or 3 months that I've been doing commentary on him. Definitely, Pulley is definitely on the upwards and taking this very, very seriously. Let's see if Pulley can improve. Sector 3 finishing off now. Gets up one position. Pulley's now in the top 10 with a 104.469. Gosh, there's nothing between everybody right down to about P15, P16 and Garmin. Garmin's got a 104.8. You know, honestly, not a second between P1 hardly and P18. Brilliant. 2 seconds actually. Gav gets it wrong there. Regulator out again, so let's see if Regulator's improving. He's very slightly up in Sector 2, but maybe not enough to get too many positions. Yeah, Pulley is. He's really improving, Mark. Really, really improving. I don't know what the standard of driving's like on this race next Thursday, but it's a lot of the lads. Sorry, I'm not talking about next Thursday. Yes, I am. Thursday week. The lad from Holland, he's getting a rest of the world team together, and Rock Robes is getting the GB team ready. GB in Ireland, actually. Wow, look how wide Regulator takes that corner. Anywhere else, you'd just be disqualified. Kashemri, 105.544. Up to 18th and half a second better. Boy, half a second only moved him up one place. It's not awful. But anyway, he gets a 105.143 and that puts Cash into P18. That seems to be more or less the end of the quali session for this evening. Bonifay's got it in the bag in P1 with a 103.541 and Titron right behind him. Honestly, nothing in it. Ye third, Apophis. Wow, this is going to be a very, very close tactical race. Have No Grip is in there in the kick in 5th position. Hun Solo 6th, Hype 7. Patterson's in there in 8th position. So, yep, this is going to be making for something quite splendid tonight. Bonifay, Titron, Ye, Apophis, and Have No Grip. That's your top 5. Then you've got Hun Solo, Hypes, Patterson, Aramis, and Cuba in the Alpine. Takes you down to P10. Rock Rob's our very good friend as he's in 11th in the Haas. Pulley is 12th in the Red Bull. And Jay Weber is in 13th in the Mercedes. Mike only manages a 14th tonight, but I would say Mike will improve in that McLaren. Regulators in 15th, and Garmin is in 16th in the Williams. Ren Dog pushed out a 105.039 in the Aston Martin. Kashemri in the Visa Cash app, he put 105.143, and Bryce is at the back of the grid this evening. So that's the lineup for tonight's race, and this should be an absolute splendid one. Looking forward to it. The guys are now going to go into the pits and they are going to do their thing. They normally take a little break just for a little while to get their bits and pieces ready. Power pressures, power selection, maybe a slight adjustment to the wings, obviously draining as much fuel out of that tank as they can. They really need to run as lean as they possibly can. There's a wee song for Hyper G just while we wait. Don't know about you guys, but we have got so much snow in Ireland at the moment. I reckon we have about 7 or 8 inches. So pretty cold over here at the moment, but I'm cozied up in my little man cave here and looking forward to a fabulous race here at the Red Bull Ring, Spielberg in Austria.
G, what's the deal tonight? Ready to finesse the track, let's ignite the fight. Engines roaring, adrenaline kicks in. We're breaking barriers, let the games begin. F1 power, speed like a dream. Not a red-line Robin, but a racing machine. Feel the roar of the crowd, the asphalt ablaze. Get the finger out, it's time to amaze. Don't sit on your hands, no time to wait. Let's pick up the pace, zooming past limits, we're chasing the sun. Hyper G, my friend, let's have some fun. Send it, we'll thrill to whisper.
So on the formation lap, and they are all starting to line up now. So on the Let's have a look and see some of the details that we all want to see. We're going to look at the telemetry, obviously, and the tyres are the most important thing at the moment. Mixed field, some going for the long stunt and some going, obviously, for the mediums, first of all. So near enough half and half. Patterson doesn't park particularly well, nor does Yee. But we're just lining up now and we're waiting on the start for this beautiful start. It looks like a dry race this evening. Maybe there might be rain, who knows. Can't see the clouds just at the moment. All I can see is the heat haze above the engine of that beautiful Kick Saba, and he's going to try to get away. Bonifay, P1, off they go, Austria, Spielberg. This is the Rattlers. I'm Gavin Bass 1 into turn 1. Let's see how they go. Oh, they're about 6 abreast there. Love it. Looks like a clean enough start. It certainly is. Bonifay, he gets away with Titron second, Yee's third in the Ferrari. A Poppus right in there fourth and Have No Grip in fifth. Here comes Grip. Patterson makes a move up into seventh, but he's got an absolute plethora of cars behind him. Round this right-hander they go. Somebody's trying to squeeze it. Oh, there's a touch there. There's a touch there, and there's a couple of guys ended up on the wall. Not good. Just a little slip is all it takes, but Bonifay runs away now. 7 tenths ahead with Titron right behind him and Yee pushing. The two front runners have pulled away out of the DRS zone already. So job to be done. But here comes a Poppus. Don't know about you, but those clouds look ominous. Oh, we've got a stopper already. Few guys going in for a new wing by the looks of it. 2 or 3 of them. Pipes, C. Bryce and Mike all in for a little front wing change. A Poppus is on it now. There's your early position changes. Nice start for Kashemri. Up 13. Up into 13, 5 places, but 6 for Regulator. So Regulator's pushing. Nice little scrap going on here between Aramis, Regulator and Garmin. In fact, oh my goodness, there's a whole bundle of them coming in behind. Medium, hard. I think that actually would be my strategy if I was racing. Don't know, Mad Mark, if you were running this, what would you do? Medium, hard, or would you have gone hard, medium, hard? Rendog, P15. Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be a bit of wet stuff tonight. Those clouds look awful. Hard tyres selected, so the drivers will know if it's going to be a wet race. So maybe the guys on the hard tyres know something. But look at Aston on the outside there. He makes a move. Rendog takes Jay Webber. P14 in the inside. Jay Webber just has to tuck in that Mercedes. But he's got Hypes and Rock Robs right in behind. Rock Robs, P17. Oh, Rock Robs is running with no right-hand end plate, so that's not a good thing for Rock Robs. And he's on the hard tyres, so he might just stick it out. Austria perhaps is one of those tracks he could get away with it. Look at Ye in P4. He's really now going to give a Poppus some competition up this hill. He's got the DRS. This could be a move. Oh, he's going to go for the dive. Slams the brakes on. Oh, just about enough room left there. That was okay. Absolutely. Good clean stuff there. But that kick of Have No Grip is racing him, dragging him down to the right-hander here. Inside line for the Ferrari. Ferrari owns the corner. He's now beautiful. Medium, hard, but depending on the weather. Soft to medium. Yeah, Mark, I would have gone medium. I don't know. I just don't know what I would have done. I'd love to know what the weather's doing. That would make my decision. Have no grip now, pushing. Cash Emery's trying to make some moves now on Garmin. Pulley up in the P9. Pulley's doing well. Nice bit of position change for Pulley. So he's up 3. On board with Pulley. In fact, we're going to have a look and see what regulator sees in his mirror. This is what he sees. Garmin P11. Wow, close stuff here. Somebody runs very, very wide there in the racing bull. I think that might have been Cash Emery. Back to the leaders. Titron's taking the lead in the Mercedes now. Behind him is Bonifay, chasing, but 4.7 seconds behind is Apophis. But he's got Yi, he's got Have No Grip, he's got Han Solo, and he's got Cuba not too far behind as well. Oh, Apophis is down to up to P3, sorry. He's just taken Yi. Yi and Apophis having a right old scrap here. Oh, they nearly locked tires there. That sometimes can cause big problems. But super moves there from Regulator and Garmin. But look at Cash Emery. He's now up into P11 and he's pushing Garmin. Have No Grip P5, looking at Yi now. Oh, look at the Ferrari. Yi's doing that inside move again. Oh, he runs very, very wide there. Yi's going to lose that position. Apophis steals it and off he goes. Really, really tight stuff going on here for P5. Grips on the outside, but he's tight. Cash Emery back on the back end of Garmin. Oh, yellow flag. Aramis disqualified. Temporary yellow flag, back to racing speed, but Aramis first casualty of the race this evening. So that's the Racing Bull of Aramis out of the race. Few pit stops happening now. I'm going to have a quick look at those tires. Anybody watching, what do you think? Who's going to win this tonight? Mad Mark gives all great information. Softs will only do around about 6 laps, I think it is, without my glasses. That might say 8. Mediums only does 14. So if rain comes early, softs to start. Oh, right, okay. Didn't think of that, but doesn't look like rain at the moment. So Titron Sigma leading it now by 6.6 seconds on those 7-lap-old mediums. Takes that very, very wide with Apophis coming second. Here comes Yi in behind him with Have No Grip pushing him forward. Han Solo 5th and Cuba 6th. Garmin trying to make a move on Regulator now. And does, because he's going into the pits. So Regulator gets up into P7, Han Solo 6. He's in the pits as well. So lots of changes going on. Hyper G's in 13th. Nice little DRS train going down that straight. Apophis P3 pushing for Ye again. Oh, he gets his braking way late there. I would say he'll give that position back. He does. Good racing manners there. Yeah, Apophis knows exactly that he done that wrong. So done the right thing. Pulley up into P8. Inside line for the red. Oh, he squeezes so hard. Pulley's neck and neck with the Aston, but the Aston steals it on the outside. Pulley wants to tuck into the inside now if he can. Mad Mark goes for grip the win. Apophis second, Ye third. Could be a good call. But I wouldn't rule out Fonafe. He's now on one lap old hards, P11. Keep an eye on him and Mark. Keep an eye on him, Marco. Here he comes. I'm going to go for Apophis for the win. Or not Apophis, sorry, Fonafe. I think Fonafe will take the win here if he keeps it on the track. Oh, they locked wheels there. Have no grip in the P2 and he's now chasing down Ye. Grip's doing brilliant. Very, very seriously improved driver is Have no grip. Mark reckons the hards won't do 26 laps. Tend to agree with that, all right. So it's going to be a two-stopper for most of them. Ye's in the pits. So Ye's getting off those 9 laps. So I think, look at those clouds. Definitely dark. Pulley P9. Pulley's jumping into the pits too. They're all getting rid of those 9-lap-old mediums now and going on to the hards. Have no grips, pulling a nice little lead off now. 10-lap-old mediums. I have a feeling the grip might be going for a one-stopper here. I'd love to know what those medium tires are saying on the old wearometer. Locks up a wee bit there, but he's doing brilliant there with 1.1 second ahead of Cuba. So Have no grip from Cuba, then from Titron Sigma and Cash Emery. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant from Cash Emery up into P4. Look at those position changes. Unbelievable. 14 positions up for Cash Emery. I know it's not relevant just at the minute, but bloody good laps. 106.769 for Hyper G. No, sorry, Hypes has got the fastest lap. Get those two drivers mixed up all the time. Bonifay up into P4. What did I tell you? He's in a rush. I have a feeling the rain's coming on. I really do feel it. Right, little battle going on here. Rendog, Apophis, Han Solo and Patterson all in an absolute battle here. Ye wants a bit of it as well in the Ferrari. So here comes Ye. Yeah, I think that's probably what he's at. I'd love to know if the forecast is forecasting rain. It certainly looks like it to me. But hey, look, these guys jumping into the pits, so they're changing on to dry tyres. So they must have a fair idea what the weather's doing. So maybe the rain's not coming, or it's going to come much later in the race. Han Solo making a move now in 7th. Oh, look at this. Right onto the grass. Patterson. Oh. Inside for the Ferrari there. And that is Yi up in the P8. There's the first penalty of the evening for Bryce in the Ferrari. Huns gets it very squirrely there and loses just a wee bit of the front end. But he's got a Pappas right on his door now. Oh, he gets ripped by 3 guys there. Nearly 4 guys. Here comes Patterson. Oh, Patterson goes for a dive there. He makes it stick. And Patterson up into P7 there with a cheeky little move. Catch Emery up into P8 there now with the change. In fact, no change. He's still on 13 lap old hards. Didn't notice that. Titron Sigma is now within DRS zone off grip. 5 lap old hards versus 14 lap old mediums. This is a no-brainer. Titron's going to take P1 very shortly. This is just where it's going to happen, right here. Easy enough move for the Mercedes up into P1, I would say. Yep, he does it. So Have No Grip just tucks in behind, and he's now going to consider maybe changing those tyres. I wonder how many laps he's going to take out of the mediums. Will he take one more, or is he going to go in? The 2 Alpines of Cuba and Han Solo working well together there in P6 and 7. Pulley's on the back of Bryce now in P18, so Pulley's trying hard to make some ground. 4 lap old hards. Have No Grip has pitted, so let's see where he comes out. He's going to come out in P9 or 10, I think. Maybe even 11. Yeah, it's going to be 11. I think the Williams of Garmin's going to take him here. Just about. Yep, Grip rejoins in P11. Wow, look at the pace of that pick. Grip is absolutely sending it here. Up into P10. A Pappas P4. He's going to wait till he goes up the hill. Proper order. Position change just about to come up here. Whacks it into the right-hander and the Red Bull goes up into P3. That's a Pappas. Have No Grip P9. making short work of these guys. Regulator's going to see the green very, very shortly. Side-by-side drag race. Oh, Grip does that beautifully. Owns the corner, and the Haas of Regulator has nothing only to do but tuck in. Mike doing well now in 14th. He's making a move on Jay Webber. Not quite. He lost a wee bit of time there for some reason. Ye and a Pop is still very much at it for P3. Look how wide they're taking those corners. Such a different way of racing. Mad Mark V55 is convinced that Have No Grip's going to win this. I still firmly believe Bonifay is going to win this. But it's going to be close, that's for sure. Apophis P4. So everybody's made one stop. Rob and Bryce both made 2 stops. Nice wee smasher going on here. Oh, the Alpine of Cuba is starting to really push with his teammate behind him now. Good clean race so far, I must say. Good clean race. But the Red Bull of Apophis is going to make a very, very certain move here on the Ferrari. It'll be an up the hill job again. Same place every time. Say goodbye and say hello to the Red Bull. Oh, not this time. He's happy just to hang in, but he's got Cuba right in behind now. And Hun Solo pushing with him. Down the pulley, P15. He's now having a look at Rendog. So over half of the race run, 1 stop made by most of the runners, and Titron Sigma leading at the moment from Bonifay, with both doing the 1 stoppers. Cuba in P5, and he's wanting to make a move now on Apophis if he can. Oh, big mistake by Cuba. Cuba has binned it. He's lost the front of the car and he's lost the wheel. Cuba is out of the race, and I've got a feeling this has got to be a safety car. Surely to goodness, with the amount of debris on the track, they've got to pull a safety car. That could be a class move for some guys, and it is. It's a safety car. First safety car of the evening. Wow. This is really going to suit some people. Oxlade, what about you, sir? Up the bass. Up the Oxlade, I say. Up the Oxlade, I say. Good evening, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying it. First safety car of the evening, lap 20. Titron's going to dive into the pits. He's got 16 laps to do, so what's he going to do? What's the tyre situation? What's the weather situation? It's all a massive question mark here in Austria at the Red Bull Ring this evening. He's going on with another new set of hard tyres for the looks of it. So Titron Sigma comes out of the pits with a brand new set of hard tyres. Yi is going for a set of hard tyres. Oh, sorry. Bonifay has gone for the medium. So he's going to go for 14 laps or 15 laps on medium tyres. Thankfully, he'll not get too much tyre wear behind the safety car, possibly for 1 or 2 possible more laps. So That just might be a risky enough move. I think the hard tires are favourite. The only thing is, are those medium tires going to last 15 laps? My answer to that would be no. But we'll only say the hard tires definitely, in my opinion, firm favourite for the win tonight. Titron Sigma is in a good spot. Yi is in a good spot. Apophis and Han Solo, Patterson there, and Have No Grip has decided to go on to the mediums. So it's a real big gamble for the medium runners. Trying to get 13, 14 laps out of those medium tires around Austria. They will be very, very worn at the end of it. So safety cars out, and that's my cue to go and get a quick cup of coffee and a smoke. So I'm just going to leave you behind the safety car, and I'll be right back for the restart. So just hanging out of the man cave window here with my little cigarette, and it's now raining, so the snow is melting and it's turning into thick ice. So hazardous conditions in Northern Ireland. I think it's all the same over the UK. It's pretty brutal at the moment. Mad Mark, if you're listening, I know you sent me a text about coming over to see us in March. I sent you a reply. I don't know if you got it, but it would be absolutely fabulous to see you anytime. But my advice would be to come in July, August, September, even October. March is a bit of a dead time over in Northern Ireland. Weather's not particularly good. A lot of the good things to see are not open. But it's your choice, buddy. You'll be more than welcome to come whenever it suits you with your good lady. You'll be made very welcome, and we will have a bottle of wine together, but not when I'm streaming, I can tell you that. Never, ever, ever again am I going to drink a bottle of wine when I'm streaming, especially if I'm not a drinker. But I thought I would do it Mad Mark style, and by God, I paid the price for that. I fell asleep at the booking commentary. I was absolutely belockled. I'm talking SH1T, of course. Not that I do that sober, of course. So they're all gathering themselves up here now for the restart of this race, and they'll be thinking of managing those medium tires. I seen it, pal, but it depends on the wife's operation. Get 2 headsets up. Yeah, absolutely. Even if you're in our house on your own, there will be an Xbox or a PlayStation here for you if you want to continue on doing your comms while your wife watches the movies downstairs. It's an open house, buddy. You can do whatever you want. So, you know, if you're sitting at night there and you want to jump on and do a bit of racing, or the whole rig's here, you can just jump on and use it. It'd be great to see you on. I'll be about anyway. Safety car's in this lap, so we're ready for a start. Let me just get focused in on what's going on. Position changes are now vital. 7 up for Regulator, 7 up for Garmin, 9 for Hyper-G. He's having a great race, and Rendog in 14th there. Pulley, let's have a look where Pulley is. He's in 14th. He's got a lot to do in this race, but it's now Titron's job to back this crew up, and he's going to try and catch Bonifay and Yi and Apophis on the hop. But I'll tell you what, these 3 lads behind him are no dozers, and they're going to be right on his tail for the restart here. Don't think we're getting rain. Don't think we're getting it, but look at Bonifay. Bonifay's trying to really, really pounce here. Off they go. Oh, Bonifay didn't miss a trick there, but look at that. Blah, 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 blah. Every single one of them in a queue. Wouldn't that be absolutely amazing, buddy? 2 headphones. Yeah, absolutely brilliant, bud. I can't wait. I have a lovely bottle of red wine for you sitting here. And I said to Margaret the other night, whenever Mad Mark comes over, this bottle of wine has his name on it. It was given to me as a gift about 5 years ago. And I'm not a big drinker, nor is the wife, but I knew it was a really good bottle of wine. It's called Faustina number 3. I think, I'm not too sure exactly what type of wine it is, but if you know anything about wine, it's called Faustina. And it's got your name written all over it, but I even have a special sort of a pint glass wine for you. So really looking forward to seeing you. Imagine Mad Mark and V55 in the same house, in the same room, with a bottle of wine together. The only word comes to mind is carnage. And there'll be some shit talk that night, I can tell you. Now, let me see. Let me see where the battles are. The battles are everywhere. I can't even find one, but Fonafay wants his P1 position off Titron. And Yi is right there. Apophis is right there. Have no grips down to P7 now. And I'm going to look at those tires again. There you go. Tires are there. At McLaren just nicks the inside line. That's Patterson. Patterson's having a very good sprint tonight. Definitely is. Here he comes. He wants that Han Solo out of his road. Can he do it? Oh, he runs wide there, and the kick caught him absolutely on time. Grip took the advantage of the mistake, and Grip goes up into P6. It's going to be garnished. Yes, sir, it is. And there's got to be a lot of your fucking welcomes. That's for sure. Here we come, Grip. He's going to do it up the hill. Anyone with sense waits for the hill, and Grip's got sense, and Grip is doing exactly what he should do, and he's sticking that car up into P5 now on those 5-lap-old mediums. This is all down to tyre strategy, and I can't help feeling the hard tyres are going to win the race here. Fonafay really does need to pull a big lead on those medium tyres, because they are going to stop. You're fucking welcome is right, sir. Han Solo P7. I'm going to take you to a little cafe that my friend owns, Mad Mark, and he specialises in what's called an Ulster fry. So what you'll get is you'll get 2 sausages, you'll get 3 bacon, you'll get eggs whatever way you want, you'll get beans if you want them, you'll get potato bread, you'll get soda bread, you'll get mushrooms, and you'll also get Clonakilty black pudding. It is absolutely beautiful, but beautiful I'm talking about, and beautiful is a 105 for Fonafay, fastest lap with those medium tyres in P1, and he still has not pulled away from the train. Apophis P4, he's really pushing now in the Red Bull. Jay Webber down to P12 there. I'm just having a wee look to see if he can do something. He's really trying hard. Here he comes. Oh, he's in the Mercedes. Sorry, I said Red Bull. Me bad. Oh, Garmin gets up in the P10 there. Real scraps going on here. This is really good stuff. Oh, Garmin just gets a flick in the front there. 7-lap-old hards, and I've got a feeling the 7-lap-old mediums of Garmin, I think those mediums are going to cry their lights out here. Jay Webber. Cash Emery P17, he's pushing against Mike now. Colonic healthy black pudding. Clonakilty. Google it. Clonakilty. Little town in the south of Ireland produces this most beautiful black pudding. It is beautiful. You will love it. Nice little battle going on between the kick here of Fonafay. Look at this. Nice scrap for P1 going on. Can't help feeling those hard tyres are definitely going to do it. Yee's now starting to push. Eight laps to go. 7 laps on those medium tyres, and those medium tyre boys are going to definitely have to come in. I can't see them lasting. I think Titron might make a move here. Healthy, you can go healthy if you want. I grow lettuces out in the back garden. You can have many of those lettuces if you want. Yeah, Titron gets the lead there in the Merc. Bonifay tucks in behind. Oh, look at this. Look at the Red Bull. Look at the Red Bull. Oh, they're late on the brakes here. Oh, they do a wee touch just going round the corner. That's okay. Just a wee bit of wheel touching, and the Red Bull steals that. Pop us into P3. What a battle for P1 here. So on track at the moment, the leader is Yi in the Ferrari. Second is Bonifay in the Kick. The Red Bull on the 9-lap Old Hards is a Poppus with Titron Sigma right behind there. Hypes. P5 for Hypes and Have No Grip in P6. Here comes Grip into P5, so Grip's moving. Mike down in P50 is having a look at Pulley now. This should be a good little battle. On the Pulley. So Mike's going to attempt the overtake on the uphill section. Oh, he's going to do it before it. That's not wise. Mike just couldn't wait for it. Pulley takes the outside line in the Red Bull. Not much battery defend here, so I've got a feeling Mike's going to take him. Yeah, he is indeed. So Mike up the hill in the McLaren goes up into P14. Hype's making a move now on Have No Grip. Five laps to go. 10 laps on the mediums. 10 laps on the hards. Do the mediums stay out? Of course they are. They're going to have to. They've committed. Yi takes the lead. Bonifay second. Pulley having a little battle down there. Here comes the Ferrari up race. This Rock Rob's going to try an insider here. No, he's going to have to tuck in. He's got a no end plate on the left. The Ferrari runs wide. He's also running with no end plate. So we've missed a wee bit of crash and bang there. Kashemri. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Kashemri's out of the race. Cuba's out of the race. And Aramas all out of the race. Yellow flag's gone, so they're back to racing speed. And with 4 laps to go here. The rain stayed away. But I'll tell you who's not staying away. That's Bonifay. Bonifay's very happy to sit in there. I Have No Grip had done 2 laps on his hards. He shouldn't have pitted. Missed out on a win there. Yeah, I think you might be right, actually. This race is far from over. This is 1 of 3. Yee, Fonafe and Apophis are really, really pushing for this one. It's going to be a sprint to the end. Garmin and P12 now trying to make him Weber. Here comes Garmin. 3 laps to go here at the Red Bull Ring, Spielberg in Austria, with the Rattlers F1 on a Tuesday night, returning back after the Christmas and New Year break. Yellow flag. Oh, there we go. Somebody's off. There's an Aston Martin off Rendog. So the yellow flag was out temporarily there as well. But back to racing speed we go. Rock Rob's back at the very back of the grid now. Yee's pulled away ever so slightly, but not enough. Here comes the kick in the inside. Fonafe wants this. But while he does that, Apophis takes the opportunity of tucking right up in the side. Apophis could take P2 here. In fact, he will. 13-lap old hards are much better than 13-lap old mediums. 2 laps to go. Have No Grip in P6. Back to the leaders, Yee and P1. P2 is the kick of Fonafe and the Red Bull of Apophis. So these 3 guys are going to sprint it out the last lap. So this is all about preserving battery now. Who's going to be the best at it? Bonifay's nearly out of battery. Yee is with 48%. But look, Apophis is sitting with 77%, 78% of battery. So he's armed and ready. He's on the hard tires as well. So Apophis could do really well here. But he's running out of laps and he's running out of time as Yee just takes the front again. Bonifay gives way and Apophis now gets straight onto the back of them. Into the right-hander they go. Oh, the kick gives him a little clip there. Nothing more than a clip, but again, it lets Apophis get even closer. Apophis really, really stalking these 2 cars in the front. Hype's having a go. I Have No Grip now. Yee, P1. Bonifay, P2. And Apophis, P3. It's a 3-way battle for P1, so I'm going to stay on this. Last lap of the evening. Yee leading it. Now, this is Bonifay's chance to do him up the hill. Very little battery to do it. So Yee has done really well. In fact, Yee is going to dominate this. He's got enough. Yep, he has. Oh, on comes the rain. The rain comes on the last lap, and Apophis tucks it in. They give it. Oh! Bonifay gives it a little slide there, but he rescues it okay. Doesn't lose any wings or anything. But Apophis nips up into P2 there. Hytron's not too far behind, but not enough to do. Yee's going to get this. Beautiful race by Yee, I must say. Absolutely beautiful race. So round the last couple of right-handers he comes. And over the line as the rain starts to pour down. Ferrari, Yee, P1, P2's Apophis. Fonafe takes a P3. Apophis done brilliant there for a P2. Titron Sigma in the Merc, P4. Have No Grip takes a P5, gives it a little wiggle. Hypes in the William. He comes 6th, and Hun Solo 7th in the Alpine. Then you've got Patterson in the McLaren with Hyper G just behind him in the Aston Martin. Jay Weber 10 with Garmin in the Williams in 11th. Then comes Mike over the line in 12th with Pulley in 13th in the Red Bull. Bryce coming round the left-hander in the Ferrari. He'll take P14 and Rendog 15. Rock Robs just takes a 16th on the soft tyres and Regulator goes in there. So let me have a wee quick look at those position changes. Absolutely. Drive of the day goes to Hyper G. For me, he gets driver of the day. 11 places up into P9. as we watch Regulator just come round the last corner now and secures the finish in the Haas for this evening. Good old race, some great battles. Great comms and great race. I taught you well, Val. You certainly did. Thank you very much for everything you've done to help me. And I really, really look forward to seeing you on the track very, very soon. Looking forward to racing on TSD Sundays again, trying to get myself back involved there. But you know what it's like when I go down to the caravan. My internet goes all over the place, so it normally ruins my life. Cup goes in the air. Ferrari takes the P1 this evening. Yi gets a very, very well-deserved win. Gets the £1,000 bottles of Festino number 3 and sprays it over the other drivers. And there you go. Let's have a look. Race winner Yi Fonafay, fastest lap. Driver of the day Hyper G. I agree with that. Most overtakes for Garmin in the Williams, and Garmin gets the cleanest driver. In terms of the race director, I'm just going to give incidents. And I'll just flick down those incidents quickly. Not too many of them, actually. And the stewards and admins can have a look at that. But your drivers, Yi gets 1, Apophis 2 in the Red Bull, Fonafay 3 in the Kick. Mercedes in the Titron Sigma in 4th, and Have No Grip secures his 5th position. So those are your top 5. This was Rattlers on a Tuesday night. I was Gavin Bass, live from Spielberg Ring, Red Bull in Austria. They dodged the rain by 1 lap. And just at the end of the race, the rain came on. So really, really looking forward to getting back with you all next Tuesday again. Tomorrow night we'll have a brilliant night with Revolt Racing League. They're taking on Brazil. So it is Great Britain versus Brazil tomorrow night. Should be a splendid race at Las Vegas. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. I think they've developed and planned to have their own liveries. It's world cars. So the GB guys will be out in a red, white and blue car of some description. And I dare say the Brazilian guys will be out in that famous yellow and green livery. I have a fabulous, fabulous intro all ready for them tomorrow night for that battle against Brazil. It's going to be splendid. Then Thursday night with the Gavin Bass 1 show, you've got an F2 race in Austria. And then you've got an F1 race straight after that in Saudi Arabia. I'm looking forward to that. Then the following Thursday is Great Britain versus the rest of the world. That's World Cars. That is going to be at Spa in Belgium. It's going to be a full quali and it's going to be a full 100% race. Lots of points to be had, even for the slower drivers. There's points for the win. There's points for qualifying in Q1. There's points for quali Q2. There's points for quali 3. There's fastest lap points. There's driver of the day points. And it's all about a team effort to see who can gather a combination of the most points of each team who will lift the fabulous trophy for Great Britain versus the rest of the world. Happy New Year to each and every one of you once again. I'll see you back here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, or probably about 20 to 8 for a few songs and the usual shit from Gavin Bass 1 pre-race. Thank you all for tuning in. It was an absolute pleasure being here tonight again, back on the old comms. This was Rattlers and Gavin Bass 1. Speak to you all really, really soon.
As the sun sets low and the lights come alive, the engines roar loud, in the heart we thrive. It's the final countdown, but we're not saying goodbye. A season ends, a new one's gonna fly. Rattlers F1 racing, feel the thrill in the air. The adrenaline's pumping, all the fans are there. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. from the heart. Tuesday night rolls around, kids tucked in bed, with dreams of the track, racing thoughts in their head. Gavin's on the mic, giving life to the scene, bringing all the action, a commentator's dream. Look alive, folks, what a show we bring. This Rattlers F1, it's an electric thing. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing straight from the heart. With every curve and turn, we feel the rush deep inside. The engines, the tires, taking us for a ride. A community united, sharing laughter and screams. In the anticipation, we're living our dreams. Nothing can break us, together we stand. In this world of racing, we're hand in hand. Now the trophies are lined, but never don't fear. Next season's on the horizon, making it clear. The sun may set low on this championship quest, but like the phoenix rising, we'll be back with zest. Rattlers F1, a family so strong. We ride through adventures where we all belong. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing straight from the heart. So here's to the memories, the moments we share. As we bid goodbye, know we'll always be there. It's the final countdown, but don't shed a tear. Rattlers F1 will return next year. Through every finish line, through every fight, we'll ride the waves till we meet on Tuesday night. With Gavin there to call the thrilling race indeed. The heart of the Rattlers, it's our souls that lead.